Right, back at it again. Here we go. Just before I get started, one of the other YouTube guys, East Coast Lowlife, wanted to see the front grille on my truck. So just going to flip the camera around, show you that, mate. There you go. Like I say, it's all just a standard grille, painted, but it's got the little pieces on the edge here. They're painted black, so it makes it look a little different, I suppose. But there you go. Hope that helps. Right, so today's plan, really, at the end of the day, I want the rear hydraulic rams welded to the brackets on the lower arms and the little channel fitted in there, which I went and bought this morning. So yeah, hopefully, like I say, today I want to get the rear rams in. Let's do it. Here's the plan with the rears. So I'm going to cut this piece of 50 by 50 box section down so it's about just clear at the end of the outer cylinder there, and then that is going to be made into like a U sort of shape section so the ram can just push in sideways, and then that should weld inside of that wheel arch, and I'm going to have to cut this section of back seat out so it fits straight into there. So I'm just going to cut it to shape first, maybe even drill the hole in the end as well to mount the ram, and then once that's there, then I can look at facing it up in the car. Right, let me cut this bit. I'm a bit of a dummy, I am. I just started cutting the tops off of this bits of box section to make it into like a little U-shaped channel, and I'm going along there with the angle grinder and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to take a while. I'm not going to film this, there's no point. And then I thought, hold on, I bought a plasma cutter. Should use it really, shouldn't I? So, okay, it's going to take a bit of practice, but I'll show you what I've done. There you go, this was the first one that I cut, and I think I was moving a bit too slowly over it, because I was going really slow to start with at this end, and I picked up a bit of speed. Much better cut. And then the second one, this little section here, I got stuck. I was using the bench as a guide, and I got the end stuck in a little rut, so a bit of clean up with the angle grinder, but it took about 30 seconds to do both of them. That's what I bought it for. Stupid, didn't I? So there you go. That's the first actual thing I've cut with the plasma. Good bit of kit. Right, you join me now inside the boot. I've got that channel just tacked in place with the ram just sitting on there. Just looking at the sort of articulation and where things are going to sit when it's fully extended and fully retracted. Make sure we've got enough room. Oh, we've got to cut some more metal away. Yeah, so I'll try and film this if I can. Yeah, see if I can prop the phone up with my little special magnet thing. Right, so that is going to sit about there on the lower arm. So let's just mark that with my pencil. So roughly looking sort of straight along at it, it's about there. Let's see where that is going to sit. Ooh. Yep, I think that's the place where it's got to go. Looks about right. That's fully retracted there, and it is actually just a little bit further out, so I might have to lose a little bit of height, put it a bit further down the arm. Yeah, right, now this is gonna be the fun bit. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna be able to weld to this cast arm. This has been the mystery right from day one, really, but give it a go. So I'm just going to make literally some makeshift brackets just to mount this on there, and then I can look at how it all goes up and down. And I just got to repeat, do the other side. Right, you ready for this? There we go. That is literally just all tacked in place. And the articulation of it is absolutely perfect. So let me just put the phone up in this little holder again. I'll see if I can do it. Yeah, see if you can see this. Let me just go on the other side. So, all the way up. The only thing that's making a noise, the wheel arch is moving. Obviously it all needs to be braced. And that's fully down. Happy bunny. Right, just so you can get an idea of where the wheel's going to go, let me show you this. So that's the little problem. I want it to drop lower, and at its there we go, at its full point the rim's actually below the arch. It probably needs to go about another 2 inches down, so not that happy about that. So good job it's all tacked in place. I'm going to cut it off, remount it. That's so much better. Just cut this bracket off, moved it up. I don't know if you can see any difference from previous sort of parts of the video, but I've moved it up probably about 10 mil, and I've also moved this further inboard as well. So I think I've pretty much still got the full height. Oh, let's hold that a bit better. So I've still got pretty much the full height there, and if I can hold that still enough and lift that. Oh no, I can't. Right, let me just plop this in my little holder again. Go. So that's on full height, full drop. So that actually tucks in the arch now. Whew. That's a lot better. Happier with that. Just got to try and replicate it on the other side now. Like I say, it's all just tacked in place at the moment, so I might just get the other side tacked in place and then look at welding it in there really well. I've got some great ideas for some sort of structural bracing as well that I can actually do inside the car now. A little bit on the outside as well, but mainly on the inside. That'll make it a lot stronger. So, right. Yeah, I've still got to make the other half of that bracket as well. Literally, I've only just made this half and just tacked it on there. It's actually welded onto the arm all right, considering it's cast. How long it'll last or not, I don't know. With the force of that ram pushing up and down on it, right in the middle of the arm, it might snap, I don't know. And the weld, obviously, where it's been heated, it might even weaken the casting. Only time will tell. It's a trial and error thing, isn't it? It'll work or it won't. Right, I think I might make the other half of this bracket. I'll pull this wheel off. Yeah, that's what to do next now. It's the mock-up's pretty much done on the rear. It's literally just a case of stitching it all together properly making everything and making it look a bit nicer. Right, so probably won't bother filming the rest of this bit. I'll be back with you once I've made the rest of the sort of brackets and made it look a bit prettier. Looks pretty shitty at the moment. Right, okay, back shortly. Right, got this other bracket on here now. So I've got two. Let's show you around the other side. It doesn't look that great. I've actually purposely left holes in the bottom of that. Focus, you bloody thing. There we go. Purposely left holes in the bottom of there. Let the water out. Okay, so time will tell if that's going to be strong enough. I've also just stitched that in there a bit better as well. Then it's all going to be a case of bracing it inside to make it strong. So down by the side of the back seat, inside the wheel arches. Right, not saying that's done, but it's in there. You get the idea. So now, copy it, do the same this side. Right, still doing the other side on the near side, but I just stood back and Look at that view. That's cool, isn't it? See both the rams. See the wheel sticking right down. Of course there's no wheel and tyre on this side, but that's tucked right up. So it's going to be nice and neat in there, and it's all going to be tucked away in the boot. Short hoses. Oh, I'm liking this. The more I do, the more I'm enjoying this. This is great. I'm still not too sure on this radius arm. I've put like a box over it and welded it to it. It's okay, but I don't know. I am just going to risk it. Just going to leave it as it is, and you know, if it breaks, it breaks type thing. If it does, then I'll get another radius arm and try and make something a bit stronger. So it's no real big deal. But right, I'm almost done for the day really. What are we now? Let's have a look at my watch. It's now 20 to 4, so it's nearly my day over. Right, well there you go. So you can see what's going on. This is nearly the rears on its wheels type thing. So excited. Right, and I've got a nice long list for Bingley Hall. A few panels to get, little repair panels and stuff like that. Okay, right, until the next time, which is probably going to be in about a week and a half's time. I think that's my next few days off. See if I can get a day or two on the Mini then. Thank you for watching. Oh, let me just take you around the front. Ah. Here we go. And there's no front panel on it. I had a little bit of help down here yesterday, and he cut the front panel off for us. I got that, believe it or not, it's a used one. I think I've mentioned this before, but it's, you see the top above the light there, it's actually been cut off with an angle grinder. Only on that side though. The rest of it's pretty clean, and it's a bumperless panel as well, which I kind of like. Try and do this without bumpers. So yeah, that's another little bit done. Ready to start playing around with the bodywork. Oh, I just can't wait to get on that. I have also got some plans for the bulkhead here as well. I don't really want to go too much into it, but these holes for the left-hand drive brake and clutch master, don't need them, so I'm going to weld them over, smooth them off. There's a little grommet there which needs to come out, but yeah, I'm going to weld all the little holes over, probably these heater hose holes as well, because I've got another idea for them. I'm going to try and get some bulkhead fittings and just push the hoses on, maybe lower down, maybe down here if I can, to tuck them right out of the way. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to weld most of these holes over. Just need the speedo cable, throttle cable, which comes out underneath anyway. Yeah, still a lot to do, isn't there? Oh dear. Well, this is I think part 12, signing off. Until next time, thank you for watching.